Hey everybody, it's DJ Vinyl Vertigo. Haven't made a video in a while. Been busy, as always. That's my MO these days, I don't know. Anyway, um, I just want to say happy birthday to Stephen Morris, Stevie Wonder. I don't know if I've ever done a Stevie Wonder video. I think I did like a best to worst or whatever. I don't know, whatever. But in no particular order, I'm just going to show a bunch of his stuff. I love Stevie Wonder. He's one of the greats in terms of a child star from Motown. Um, Incredible singer. One of the most soulful singers I've ever heard, especially as a child. You know, I never heard any child sing so soulful and after he grew up, Michael Jackson became the next little soulful child. But Stevie Wonder was an original in terms of that, and yeah, incredible. Um, I mean, in my lifetime, anyway. Um, and he's written so many great songs, and I wish he was still recording these days, but I don't know what he's doing. I'm sure he's touring and doing all kinds of stuff, but he's not writing like he was, or at least he's not putting out as much material as he has in the past. But you know what? He's 75. He's done it all. He's given us some of the greatest songs ever, and some of the greatest arrangements, and great combinations of musicians, and collections of songs, concept albums, all kinds of stuff. So, and even his hokey stuff is good. And you know, I've complained about a few of the hokey songs that he's done. But we're not going to focus on that. We're going to focus on the greatness of Stevie Wonder. I just want to show a bunch of stuff. Speaking of hokey, yeah, this one has some of the hokey songs on there, like I just call it "Say I Love You." I don't like that. But anyway, this is a great record. Women in Red, music produced by Stevie Wonder. Gene Wilder film, you know. Women in Red, It's You with Dionne Warwick. I just call it "Say I Love You." Moments Aren't Moments is a great song. I love that song. Don't Drive Drunk is kind of weird. Love Light Flight is my favorite song on this record. Make Me Feel Like Paradise, you know that song. Make me feel like paradise. Okay. This is a record that really splits a lot of people. This is Secret Life of Plants. This is a concept record that he did all about plants. And I think he was ahead of his time. He was talking about ecology. He was talking about plants having emotions and lives, and you know, respect them, that kind of thing. And it's a two record set, and it has great songs. Earth's Creations on here. Same Old Story is a wonderful song. A lot of people don't listen to this record. They don't remember this record very much, or they don't try to listen to it. He had a big hit called Someone You Love, which was on this album. But Secret Life of Plants is a great song. I Know Sono, which is Japanese. He did a Japanese song even, with little Japanese children singing with him on that. Same Old Story, like I said. Flower Power is a great song. Raised Babylon's a great dance song. Black Orchid is beautiful. Oh my God. Come Back as a Flower is another great song. Tree is a great song as well. And people they dog this record, but I'm like, it's got great songs on here. It's just very different for him. And it's not your usual like love songs and, you know, political songs or whatever. It's just very, it's all about plants. It's a concept. And it's embossed, which is really cool. And it has Braille on there. So, it's really cool. This one always confuse people. And people always put it in the wrong area. And this has a big sticker on it that, you know. But people put this in R's, I think. But it's basically Stevie Wonder backwards. Yvette's Erndau, whatever. It features Alfie on this. He does A House Is Not a Home. Grazing in the Grass he does on the Ask the Lonely. He does Never My Love on this. So it's him kind of doing like covers and stuff like that. But it's Stevie Wonder. And with the drum set on the cover, you know, like, what's the drum set doing there? He can play the drums. This is from 1968 on Motown. and you don't see him anywhere, but it's Stevie Wonder all the way. Um, yeah, this always gets filed in the wrong place for some reason. People just don't get it. Here's Stevie Wonder live. This is one of his live records. This is an early one, and this is from 1970. But on this, he sings "Blowing in the Wind." He sings "Alfie" again on this. He says some of his own stuff for "Once in My Life," "My Sherry and More," "Yes to Me," "Yes to You," "Yesterday." But he also sings "I Gotta Be Me," and he sings the love theme from Romeo and Juliet. He sings "Sunny." Everybody's Talking. He sings Alfie. I said that. He also sings "By the Time I Get to Phoenix" on this. But he also does his own stuff. He does "Shooby Dooby Doo Da Day." He does "Place in the Sun." Really great tune. But yeah, it's Stevie Wonder live. It's a young Stevie Wonder, probably in his 20s. Maybe in his 30s. I don't know. No, in his 20s, I think. In his 20s. He's not that much older than me. He's 75. This is a compilation, I think. I think this is him just doing a bunch of songs. This is from 1963 with "A Song in My Heart." This is a very young Stevie Wonder. And he does "With a Song in My Heart," "When You Wish Upon a Star," "Smile," "Make Someone Happy," "Dream," "Put on a Happy Face," "Sunny Side of the Street," "Get Happy," "Give Your Heart a Chance," and "Without a Song." So again, covers. Berry Gordy wanted one of his Motown artists to be able to be relatable to everyone. So they not only did soul stuff, but they did a lot of standards. The Supremes did it. I think Marvin Gaye did it. The Temptations definitely did it. I believe Smokey Robinson did it as well. Some of the main artists on Motown label, they did a lot of those kind of standard kind of records just to get MOR, This one is a comp. It's just called "Stevie Wonder Light My Fire." Of course, he sings "Light My Fire" on this one. He does "Respect" on this. I'm just going to give a couple of... he does "Please, Please, Please," the James Brown tune. Check it out, baby. Yeah. "Blowing in the Wind." Mr. Tambourine Man he does on this as well. So again, this is more like he does a little bit more rock stuff on this and other soul stuff. He does "God Bless the Child," which is a jazzy tune. So, yeah, Stevie Wonder. This one I had not seen until a few years ago, and I picked it up, and I was like, I've never saw this before. So I'd like to add that to my collection. This was put together, doesn't say the year. I don't know. It's probably like the late 70s. Yeah, probably. This is a compilation. Pretty much everybody knows this one. Use Aquarium, Part 1. And I'll just name the new songs on here. It's 2 record set, and every side has a new song on each side. So in the last tune on each side is a new song. Frontline, "Ribbon in the Sky," "That Girl," and "Do I Do." All great songs. On top of all the compilation hits on here. Use Aquarium. This is one of his most recognizable comps. Yeah. And probably his masterpiece. This needs no introduction. It needs no details. You know the songs on this. Everybody pretty much knows this record. "Songs in the Key of Life." Don't have to go through with it. 2 record set with an extra 45 in there. And some copies don't have that 45 in there with the booklet and everything. I found this with everything in it. So happy to find this because I left all my records in New York and I left this behind. I don't know why. I must be out of my mind. But I found a copy that has everything in it and it's in pretty good condition. The cover's not great condition, but the records are in really great condition. This is an early Stevie Wonder, signed, sealed, delivered. There you go. Yeah, never had a dream come true. We can work it out. He does a really great version of that. Science is Delivered. Heaven Help Us All, great tune. Gotta Have a Song. Yeah. Can't Judge a Book by its cover. Yeah. Stevie Wonder. Little envelope in the back. Happy birthday, my man. This is the album that I played over and over and over again and tried to learn how to sing all these songs and how to really stretch my voice. And this was when I was a fledgling singer. I always use this record as a reference to singing, and it's the classic Inner Visions. This is a concept album that each side, the songs, if you notice, they kind of there's no separation. The songs just go one into the next, one into the next. It's just it's a flow of consciousness on each side. It's really wonderful. Too High, Visions, Living for the City, Golden Lady. That's side one. And side two is Higher Ground, Jesus, Children of America, All in Love is Fair, Don't You Worry About a Thing, He's Mr. Know-It-All. Incredible. Just incredible stuff on this. And I actually, with the local guitar player here in Tampa Bay, Vincent Sims, put together a band that I was singing pretty much all the leads for this record. We did a whole record in honor of Stevie Wonder. There was a whole night of Stevie Wonder music, but we finished up by doing the whole. We ended the evening with the whole album of Inner Visions. That was really tough on my voice. Oh my God! But it was a great night. It was a great accomplishment to do this whole album. Yeah, it was really great at Skipper Smokehouse. How many years ago? Maybe almost 10 years ago, maybe something. I don't know. But this is Inner Visions. It's just wonderful. And I love the artwork on this as well. It's really good. Good stuff. Illustration by Ephraim Wolf. Beautiful. I happen to have another copy of Musicquarium. Loved it so much I got it again. I don't know. I didn't realize I had 2 copies of this. Wow. This one's still in the shrink. Yeah. I think this is probably from a it's an import, so it's probably from a radio station or something. Yeah. This is in square circle, and this has a part-time lover on it. Never in Your Sun, Overjoyed, which was an audition piece that I used a lot. I used to sing Overjoyed as a audition piece. It's wrong, apartheid. How appropriate for me to look at that right now when I saw that Donald freaking Trump did an executive order to allow white Afrikaners to come to America as refugees in fear of racism against them from an area from South Africa where they probably benefited from apartheid, which was total racism. And he's vilifying South Africa right now. And again, this is kind of this whole white superiority thing that he's doing. He's deporting people of color out of the country, and he's bringing in refugees who are white. So how is he justifying this? I don't understand it. I just don't get it. But it's just so funny. I wasn't even going to say anything about that, but I saw this apartheid, and it just kind of got me. Sorry, guys. I'm not editing that out. Another great record by Stevie Wonder. Yeah. Characters. This is towards the latter half of his. This is from 1987. This says "You Will Know" on it. Dark and Lovely. With each beat of my heart. Yeah. Skeletons. Oh my God, great song. A duet with Michael Jackson called "Get It," which I do have the single for that, but I'm not going to get that out. I have it. My singles are over there somewhere. "Crying Through the Night" is another one, and "Free" is another great song. Stevie Wonder characters. We get into the good stuff. There's all good stuff, but This one is from '72, Music of My Mind. Yeah, this is the first solo record. It's first, I should say, the first record that Stevie Wonder really decided, this is my music. This is my stuff. I'm writing the songs. It's all about me doing all this stuff. And of course, the famous, this has Superwoman on here, has Girl Blue on here as well. Evil is on here. Yeah, some really good stuff in here. I love Every Little Thing About You. Excellent record. Stevie Wonder, Music of My Mind. Another record that has Braille on it, Talking Book. This is a classic. Very, pretty, real classic. Hard to find an OG that's not really scratched up. And this one's really, really good shape. This has You Are the Sunshine of My Life, Maybe Your Baby, which Shaka Khan actually ended up doing it with Rufus. You and I Can Conquer the World. Oh my God, incredible. Superstition, of course. Big Brother, Blame It on the Sun, Looking for Another Pure Love. And it finishes up with I Believe When I Fall in Love, It Will Be Forever. Brilliant record. Just, you can listen to this and just put this on and just play it over and over and over again. It's incredible. It brings back such memories. Oh my gosh. Love that. It's not a dashiki, but he's wearing some African garb, which is really cool. Yeah. And of course, what's a collection of Stevie Wonder music without having Fulfillingness first finale? Yes, this is during the period when he was doing, when he had Intervisions and Songs in the Key of Life. He was just, one year after the next, he was getting Album of the Year. He was just going crazy with the Grammys. And that's when the Grammys meant something, I guess, This has on here Smile Please, Heaven is 10 Zillion Light Years Away, Too Shy to Say, Boogie on Reggae Woman, Creepin', which Luther Vandross ended up doing later on. Let's see. Boogie on Reggae Woman has the Jackson 5 on there, I believe, yeah. You Haven't Done Nothing, Ain't No Use, They Won't Go When I Go, Bird of Beauty, and Please Don't Go. Every song is brilliant on this. Just a wonderful record. And there are others. I don't have, on vinyl, I don't have Jungle Fever. I don't have, there's a lot of his earlier stuff I don't have. The stuff that was, he was, things before he started writing his own material. There's a lot of those early things. I don't have the Anthology, which is a really good record. And the Little Stevie Wonder, which is introducing Little Stevie Wonder, which has Contract of Love on it and all those really great tunes. I don't have that. I have those all on CD. What else? There's another live record that he did, and there's another one, Time for Love, which is one of the last studio albums that he's done. I think there's one called Conversations or something like that. Not one of my favorites. But that's what I have. That's a lot. I think so. So anyway, happy birthday, Stevie. Keep it going. Keep healthy. Stay healthy. And put out another record. I know you got something in you. I know you have stuff in the vault. You can put stuff out. Come on, man. Give us a gift of you, And in the meantime, we love you, and we thank you for all your contributions to the music industry and to our lives, really, more than the industry, into our lives. Stevie Wonder, 75 years old. Happy birthday. Take care, guys. Keep listening to great music.